together, they will give loans within the members. Understand? They are generally for the purpose of members only. They don't want to do any other business or something. If they are doing also, the main whole and sole purpose of cooperative society is for the welfare of the members. Understand? They are generally incorporated for the welfare of the members. And HUF is nothing but like Hindu undivided family. So if you see in India, we see this sort of businesses more in earlier days. Comparatively, nowadays it is very less comparatively to olden days, because earlier they used to stay in joint families. They used to have family businesses, right? And one family head will be there, he will take care of the business. So that's why, to give legal effect to such type of businesses, they have given this HUF. Understand? So in Hindu undivided families, there will be one person, like there can be any number of persons, but the main head is called as Karta. Head of HUF is called as Karta, and remaining people are called as co-partners, not partners, co-partners. Okay? In partnership you will have partners. In sole proprietorship you will have owner or proprietor, right? In case of partnership you will have partners. In case of company you will have shareholders or members. Understand? In case of cooperative society you will have members. There also you can call them as members, because for the welfare of the members of the particular society only, it is the main objective of incorporating it. So here also you can call them members. Here Karta and co-partners. Section 8 company, actually this is also it is also one of the type of company, but the main thing is it is not for profit. Understand? They are incorporated for the welfare of one particular, like religion or sports, okay, or archaeological like monuments will be there, no, for the welfare of them, or anything. Understand? So for like improving any particular thing, if we are incorporating any company not for the purpose of profits, then it is called a section 8 company. Next, LLP. You know partnership, right? Partnership is having partners, right? Okay. After doing all these things, we will finally go to LLP, because it is a mixture of partnership and company. If you know fully what is partnership and what is company, then it is easy for you to understand what is LLP. Understand? Let us keep that aside for some time. Next, you know who and all will be there and what are the names. And we will take next thing as management. In case of sole proprietorship, when he is opening his own shop or business, who will manage that? He himself, usually, right? So owner himself can act as a management, or he can appoint someone. It is not compulsorily that owner and management should be different. He has an option to appoint separate manager, but he is the management and he is only the owner. There is no such distinction. There is no such difference. Okay? In case of partnership, even partners only will manage the business. So management and ownership we will say. Instead of that, we will call management and management and ownership. So management and ownership in case of sole proprietorship is not different. It is same, right? Is there any difference? If they want, they can. He is the manager. He is the thing. If he is appointing someone as a manager also, he have all the rights to come and check, change anything, right? So here there is no such distinction. Even in case of partnership, same. There is no distinction between ownership and management. There is no such concept there. Understand? But in case of companies, you have that. Ownership is different, management is different. Shareholders are the managers, then who are, shareholders are the owners. Ownership is held by shareholders, then who is managing the company? Who are managing the companies? Directors. Who are managing the companies? Directors. So, So the management is different and it is done by directors. So in companies you will have two concepts. One is owners, other one is directors. Ownership is different, management is different. Clear? So why also I will tell you. Why also I will tell you. In case of partners, maximum we can have 50 or 100. Actually now currently the law is restricted to 50. If the law is changing also, they can put up to 100 or something limit. If there are 100 people or 50 people, within that if everyone managing also, it's fine. But you have 2 to 207 to unlimited. When you have like suppose 1000 shareholders are there, everyone are coming saying I will manage, give me some salary. Is it possible? Is it possible? It becomes so clumsy and it is like you will not have proper governance. So that's why what they decided is, we all put money, but we will employ some other person to manage our business. Understand? Shareholder can be the manager. For example, if you see Reliance company, Ambanis are there, right? They are shareholders, but they themselves can be the managers also, management directors also they can be. But shareholders has to decide that. Understand? Remaining shareholders also has to accept that. So that's why in companies shareholders will choose, but management will work. Understand? These directors are elected by shareholders only, but they can be shareholder also, but the roles are different. Understand? Ownership and management is different. They are not saying same person can be shareholder or manager. They are saying they can, but they are restricting management only with some people. Because in company law they are saying for directors, for private limited you can have 2 to 15. That's all. 2 to 15 directors. In case of public, 3 to 15. If you want to increase directors, then you have to special resolution you have to pass. There is some other procedure and it has to be authorized in articles and etc. etc. Because you know number of members are so many, but directors are very limited, right? 15 persons coming to one agreement and managing the business is easy. So that's why they are restricting the directors to that particular thing. Understand? Here the ownership and management is different, because it is not, in case of public companies and listed companies, it is not possible for all the shareholders to come and manage. So they have to elect within themselves or someone from the outside of the company. A few people they have to elect and they have to make them the directors to manage the business. Clear? Next, in case of cooperative society, generally it is entirely different, because it is not a company or something, it is entirely different. There will be some governing body. Within the society only there will be some governing body. They will elect one person as chairman, vice chairman. It depends upon the society to society. There is no such specific things. Understand? We don't have such specifically mentioned things over there. It goes as per their like own internal agreements. HUF, we already know who manages the business. Karta, right? He is like the manager, owner, everything. Here also there is no such distinction. Okay? And section 8 company, yes, there will be distinction management, because it is also part of company only. LLP, let us keep aside. Till here you are good? Next. So we saw how many members are there and what are the management and ownership. Next one is liability. Suppose if there is a proprietor, he came to me, he asked me for loan. I gave him 10 lakhs loan. He used the, see, before going to liability, I want to tell you one more thing for the better understanding. Separate entity. We will discuss both of them together. As per accounting, if you see, as per accounts, if you see, the owner and the business both are different. Even for sole proprietary also, even for partnership also, anyone, they both are not same. The business is different person and the proprietor is different person. If proprietor is, I am starting my own business. If I am putting money in my own business also, it should be treated like I am different, my business is different. That is as per accounts. But as per law, in case of proprietorship, the owner and the business are not different. They are same only. Understand? They both are inseparable. Like they treat both of them are same. There is no separate identity for the sole proprietor and for the business what he is doing. But in case of one person company, they both are almost same. But there is a separate entity. Single person only running the business, but here in the name of sole proprietorship, but there in the name of one person company. Since company is registered and it has separate entity. Understand? It is having separate entity. It is not the similar entity like sole proprietorship. There the owner and the business are same. In case of one OPC, whether the business and the owner are same? No, they are not same, they are different. Understand? So, here there is no separate entity. No separate entity. Suppose if I am giving loan to the business of a sole proprietor, if he is not paying, not only business assets, his personal assets also will be sold to pay the liability. Understand? Is there any limitation in the liability saying, oh no, only business liabilities we will take, business money we will use, not sole proprietor's money. Is there any such limitation? No. So here the liability is unlimited. Is there any limitation? The liability of the sole proprietorship is, in case of sole proprietor is, in the sole proprietorship is unlimited. Next, if you see partnership, is there any separate entity there? No, there also no separate entity. Partners and their business, everything is same. Understand? And here also the liability is unlimited. If one partner is taking money from one creditor and he is escaping, then all of the partners are responsible. That's why partnership is little risky because of the unlimited liability nature. Unlimited liability, but also jointly and severally. Means all the partners are jointly liable and also individually also liable. If they are not paying the liabilities of the partnership, then their personal assets are also at stake. Understand? Next, companies. In companies, shareholders' liability is limited. Understand? Shareholders' liability is limited, means not always limited. In limited also you have types. Companies, there are different types of companies. Based on number of members we are saying private and public. If it based on listing we are saying listed or unlisted. Understand? And also based on liability we can say limited liability and unlimited liability companies also. There are unlimited liabilities companies also, means law is recognizing such entities. If you want to create an unlimited company you can create, but you can create a limited companies also. Understand? What is limited means? Limited meaning here the liability of this particular company is limited. Means the company means actually it is an artificial person. Is it a natural person? You know the difference between natural and artificial, right? So natural means like we human beings are natural persons, we individuals. But as per law, even all of them are considered as persons. Sole proprietorship is a person, partners as per law I am saying. Understand? So company is also one of the person, but it is created artificial. But it is legal, right? It is an artificial person but legally recognized. So that is why it is also called as artificial legal person. Company is what? Artificial legal person. So it is a separate entity. So when you are incorporating a company, the shareholders are different, the company is different. So their liabilities are not merged. They are only limited. So they will have liability only to the extent of their shareholding. Suppose if I am investing 10 rupees in a company, one share value is 10 rupees, I am investing only in one share. So my liability is only to the extent of the 10 rupees. Means if I lose, I will lose only that 10. I told the company that I will buy one share, but I have paid only 2 rupees advance. then they can ask up to 8 rupees, not more than that. So my liability is only limited to the extent of share or any unpaid share capital. If I have not paid anything, to that extent only, not more than that. So whatever shares I am holding or I accepted to hold, to that extent only my liability will be there. Understand? That is limited by shares. There is one more thing called as limited by guarantee. Means whenever you are becoming the shareholder, you are saying, whenever you are buying the shares or you are starting a company, then you are saying in your memorandum, or memorandum means one document, there you are saying, I want to be liable only to the extent of 1 lakh rupees. Your share capital is 20,000 or 30,000, but you want to take liability to the extent of 1 lakh. Why people will do it means, suppose if you want to get loans. For companies, they will get loans, but when they are giving, there will be little insecurity with the people, because the liabilities are limited. Suppose if the company is not doing well, who is responsible for our money? Understand? So if you give guarantee, it will be more better, right? So that's why people will give guarantee also. So limited by guarantee means they will give some amount, 1 lakh or 2 lakhs as guarantee. If there is any loss, to that extent they will pay. More than that, they are not responsible. So you can limit your liabilities, right? You can limit your liabilities by share value or by guarantee. Understanding? You understanding the limited liability nature? Here, next. HUF.